Welcome again to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and watch this video and come back.
Hi everyone and welcome, this is the Apostate Prophet. There is a prominent Quran verse that Muslims, especially moderate Muslims, cite quite often, mostly in order to impress Western people and to show how amazing and peaceful Islam is. In fact, Linda Sarsour just posted those words on her Twitter feed. And Linda Sarsour is a perfect example of someone who is not the best Muslim, but who will just tell you how awesome Islam is. Asking Linda Sarsour about Islam is like asking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez about Christianity. Linda Sarsour tweeted this: "Whoever kills an innocent person, it is as though he has killed all mankind. And whoever saves a life, it is as though he has saved all mankind." Holy Quran 532. Many of you have probably heard of this before. It is especially mentioned in order to prove that violence had nothing to do with Islam and that terrorism was irreconcilable with the Islamic faith. But there is so much wrong about the quoting of this entire verse. It is brutally misquoted. And although Muslims care so much about context when you share a verse that discredits Islam, they don't really care about context when it's something positive about Islam. So let me go through the whole thing one by one. The first thing I notice here is the changing of words in order to make the verse more dramatic and to gain more sympathy from non-Muslims. The actual Quran verse says nothing about innocent people or innocent person. The actual text only reads, "Whoever kills a soul." The misquoted verse is also missing an integral part, without any notice that there is something missing, which is very deceptive. While the propaganda version goes, "Whoever kills an innocent person, it is as though he has killed all mankind," the actual text goes like this: "Whoever kills a soul, unless for a soul, or for corruption in the land, it is as if he had killed all mankind." Notice a big difference here. The softened, sweetened, pink version almost sounds like it is forbidden to kill anyone. Like killing is absolutely forbidden, it's a terrible act. But the actual verse says, killing someone except for retaliation or for corruption is forbidden. So killing people for causing corruption is not forbidden. And Islam has its own definition of what is and is not an innocent human. I would really like to clarify what causing corruption in the land means. But before that, let's go to the next verse, immediately after this one, which they will conveniently leave out. Ready? "Indeed, the penalty for those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger, and strive upon earth to cause corruption, is none but that they be killed, or crucified, or that their hands and feet be cut off from opposite sides, or that they be exiled from the land. That is for them a disgrace in the world, and for them in the hereafter is a great punishment." Holy. Killed, or crucified, or hands and feet be cut off from opposite sides as a horrifying punishment, or exiled. Suddenly the Quran doesn't sound so beautiful anymore, does it?
First of all, Islam is not here in this to please anyone. Then he quoted two verses that talk about different things, so let me quote those verses again and show you what the verses are talking about, not what he is trying to do. Quran. He quoted the Quran chapter 5 verse 32, which state, "That is why we ordain for the children of Israel that whoever takes a life unless as a punishment for murder or mischief in the land will be as if they killed all of humanity, and whoever saves a life it will be as if they saved all of humanity." Although our messengers already came to them with clear proofs, many of them still transgressed afterward through the land. Now this verse emphasizes the sanctity of human life and the severity of taking a life unjustly. It is often quoted to show that the value of one life is so immense that to take it unjustly is akin to the killing of all of humanity. Now you see what this verse is talking about. Now let's look at Quran 5 verse 33. He quoted Quran chapter 5 verse 33, so let's quote it again and explain. States, "Indeed, the penalty for those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and spread mischief in the land is death, crucifixion, cutting off their hands and feet on opposite sides, or exile from the land. This penalty is a disagreement for them in this world, and they will suffer a tremendous punishment in the hereafter. Let's explain it. These punishments are understood to be applied to individuals or groups who engage in warfare against the principles of Islam and seek to spread chaos and corruption. However, it's crucial to note that the application of these punishments requires a proper legal framework and due process in Islamic jurisprudence. They are not to be applied arbitrarily or outside the bounds of justice. Now I hope you see that those verses are talking about different things, not the same thing.